The first GPS reference point here is right nearby at Baptist Road and Old Denver Highway, where Kiewit Corporation put in a little rack garden when they were done with the Baptist Road interchange, and within a couple of weeks, 3 or 4 cars had already smashed into it. And so this poem is called A Stonehenge in Miniature. Maybe not the best choice to accessorize a roundabout in the shadow of Tava. No bluestone dragged from Welsh Preseli Gardens for this modern replica, but granite slabs more unyielding to the random Escalade bumper than a Columbine bouquet. Still, I've given up assigning rollover blame in a year defined by traction lost, by the skids now coveted as the new normal, adrenaline stuck in panic mode as ice caps melt. There is a reason the Woodhenge parameters define a wider circle of stones, and another, and another. There is a reason Kiewit was chosen contractor of Baptist Road overpasses, of stones within classic wizard begetting classic bullseye. There is a reason that second Viking settlement, Point Rose it would seem, casts shadows on Porto Basque, where car ferries disgorge professional skidders, defining a triple Lutz over all stone circles. Autonomous vehicles have been sent to hurl themselves into immovable slabs. The slabs have seen all this before. Each driver is perfectly capable of causing a personalized Lindisfarne disaster without calling forth a single ancient one. I think everybody in their teen or tween years has a best friend with an older sibling who you just idolize. And particularly if that older sibling is like 2 or 3 or 4 years older or more, it's like they're that unobtainable god or goddess that just leaves you awake at night. My personal angel was killed in an accident when I was still in college. And her mother and daughter and sisters had a special ceremony in the East River in New York for the 30th anniversary of her death. And so this poem is called Denise. Each petal spiraling down to East River surfactant is borne aloft again by a daughter or a matriarch from the house of Denise. Treinta años, the epoch of corn borer infestation and pancaked Beirut barracks. The 4 syllables of Albuquerque that refuse to leave my larynx. The 1/250th of captured image lingers at Central Avenue, a belly swelled with frontier chili stew, the cartoon wishing Dad a Sammy Hagar birthday. As I achieve a like milestone, traffic regulations are ignored, G-force rubberizes the lips, and 2 syllables of Gaylord refuse to leave my larynx. Yet here is proof the energy field will always find its proper whiplash rhythm to be entinctured in the next flesh. The calla lily's larynx remains open, it will not be silenced, proclaiming unconditionally and in perfect diction the 3 discrete syllables of agape. And then this last one is very recent. It was for a fairly young person talking about retro trends and how much she enjoyed disco and thinking of everything as compost to be layered and layered. And this is called Big Hair. She is freeing her inner Zoe, she explains. The tip of a perpetually unlit cigarette reflects the pyre of pallets compressed by the dozen into one wooden frame, representing all witches awaiting their fate, leaving orange highlights in the purple fro before me. Suddenly, all sources of nostalgia, déjà vu are exposed, as focused and cryptic as the sources of the Nile. Chants of infinite regression of an Alfred Jarry dismissive generation become choral fractal mirrors, insisting or simply observing there is no reason for this to ever stop happening. Zoe assures me the solution to compost consolidation can be found on bicycle wheels. Decades of melon seeds, leek trims, espresso grounds, resonating a Saturday morning 40 years or 2 days gone. A mere prelude to the petroleum byproducts yet to come. What you call retro, Zoe calls turning the compost, collapsing all points. You complain this script is familiar, as did your father and his father before him. But is it charcoal, a kerosene distillate, or a petrified log? The number of times each verse is repeated means as little to Zoe as bottles of beer on the wall. Celebrate, good times come on.